The UK round wakes to a forthcoming heat wave in the shadow of Castle Donington and East Midlands Airport, the spiritual home of this event, the birthplace of WorldSBK back in 1988. An annual pilgrimage for British fans drawn back after restrictions last year, and an iconic 4-kilometre strip of asphalt ready to welcome back the Titans. Bautista, Razgatlioglu and Ray, the three contenders. Race 1 of the 2022 Prosecco DOC UK round gets underway. Great start from Alvaro Bautista from the middle of the second row. It's Razgatlioglu from third to first, picks off both of the KRT men into Redgate. Opportunity now for the KRT men to hit back. They're trying to go either side of Razgatlioglu. He manages to get it stopped. Bautista now is going to try and capitalise in the run down towards the heavy braking zone at turn 11. Bautista's got through on both of the Kawasaki's. Lowe's relegated down to third position. Ray down in fifth as he tries to get back through on Lecuona at the start of lap number 2. He's done so successfully for fourth. Alex Lowe's has found his way back through in the fast-flowing area of the circuit. Look at the speed of the Ducati down the start-finish straight.
Really sideways, he gets on the gas and a big moment.
Massive moment from Jonathan Ray coming through the Fogarty S's. He's riding really defensively now, the Spaniard. He can't get the bike turned in, and Ray's made that very easy indeed. As Axel Bassani finally gets that job done on Iker Lecuona. Jonathan Ray with a big moment there, and Bautista at long last is through. Bautista's down! Alvaro Bautista from second position. Shades of his 2019 campaign when he threw the title away.
There's the consistency from Toprak, super consistent performance, and that just puts the pressure on all the riders around you.
Coppice now and in towards the Fogarty S's. It's Lowe's who's through for a provisional podium place. So he's got to be aggressive. He does take the fight to Lowe's, tries to stop in his path, almost loses the bike midway through the Melbourne hairpin. Lowe's is through again for a second time. Redding responded last time. Redding does pull alongside. Alex Lowe's heading in towards turn 1, and he has got it stopped as well. Brilliant fighting between the two Brits for the last step of the podium. The circuit that he says he loves the most. It's going to be his third victory at Donington Park. Toprak Razgatlioglu wins race 1 and in the process reignites his title hopes. Celebrating 500 podiums, a milestone for Kawasaki in the Superbike World Championship. It's been a great start to this weekend for Kawasaki. Yesterday they earned a 1-2 on the grid.
We saw Jonathan Ray. It looked like he had a purple dash on his rear tyre. He's out there on the Q tyre, as are the other front row starters. What's interesting is Alvaro Bautista, the rider that we see so often using the softest tyre available to him, he's out there on the X tyre, a harder tyre than Ray, Lowe's and Razgatlioglu.
It's Toprak Razgatlioglu, just as in race 1, who surges his way to the front. Scott Redding working his way around the outside now of Alex Lowe's and up into the provisional podium positions. Bautista holding station in 5th as they flash through at high speed.
That's Locatelli with the Q tyre down the inside of Lecuona with the harder tyre as well.
Still scrapping further back, Locatelli and Lecuona. And another new fastest lap of the race from Toprak Razgatlioglu, 1 minute 26.767. Taz McKenzie, who has got caught up, I think, with Xavi Vierque. Is this fight for P3?
As it is, Scott Redding just doing really well to defend that position. We get to see if the new swing arm on the BMW at the rear end of that M1000 Aurora has made a big step for the tyre management.
Slows to try and make his pass into the Melbourne loop. Reading though won't give in, nothing to lose for the BMW man. He goes for the cutback and recovers third place. Lowe's now with the inside again as they come into Goddard. Bumpy on the entrance there, they've got to be careful that they don't clash with one another. Lowe's has got the move made. Now has he got the speed down the Wheatcroft straight to hold on into Redgate, into the penultimate lap then. Reading will answer straight back once again. Straight, they come in towards the Fogarty S's. Bautista catches Lowe's by surprise. Can he get it stopped? Yes, he can. And out of the final turn comes Toprak Razgatlioglu to make it back-to-back victories here at Donington Park. On home territory this weekend, Scott Redding, with that newly revised package from BMW, has brought home the bacon with third position in the Super Pole race. Race 2 of the 2022 Prosecco DOC UK round, the culmination of a weekend in the sun here at Donington Park, and a very real possibility that the Ducati #1 could lose top spot at Donington Park, just as he did 3 years ago.
Yeah, Donington's looked great all the way through this weekend, and big crowds here for WorldSBK, and good to see, and they're coming out in force to see their home heroes, and it was good to see Scott Redding back up on the box in the Super Pole race this morning.
Bautista will try and draw alongside as they make it to the end of the Wheatcroft straight and into Redgate. Bautista is through for third position. Opportunity for Ray to go all the way around the outside into the Fogarty S's. Razgatlioglu will outbrake Ray. They're almost alongside. Ray is through. Jonathan Ray hits the front. Razgatlioglu will send it down the inside now. All the time, Alvaro Bautista is closing back in on the pair of them. He's tried inside, he's tried outside, but Toprak has had the answer every time. This is Loris Baz's place. He's already got through on Philip Etley, and the next man for Loris Baz is Ika Lekuona. Into the old hairpin goes Loris Baz to make the pass. Lekuona now with the cutback recovers the position. Very nicely done that from Lekuona.
Ray's been the aggressor all the way through this race. See there the slide for Ray. The Kawasaki's starting to struggle at this stage.
Jonathan Ray has lost even more ground on this lap so far, lap 19.
Yeah, quarter of a second in each sector. Bautista can see the blood in the water.
And Bautista is going to make his move as soon as the Melbourne hairpin on lap 19.
Jonathan Ray with a shake of his head there.
Incredible consistent pace from Toprak just as in race one. He joins Bautista and Ray in the hat-trick club. 3 wins out of 3 at Donington Park, and he puts that milestone to rest. It's 3 out of 3 at Donington Park for Toprak Razgatlioglu.